Well, today, very straightforward. I am the one and only design team, and was by design. So I've been at Mystery for about 5 months, and the plan, as I talked through with our CEO, was to sort of have me join in. When I joined, we were in the low 20s number of people, and that includes, a fairly large sales and operations team. Um, so I've been sort of in IC mode, individual contributor mode, sort of in design leader mode, sort of putting all the groundwork in place. And now I'm very excited that we've raised Series A and we have cash to go out and hire a larger team. So my immediate hiring plan is I'm currently hiring for a visual designer and a product designer. Some flexibility on level and scope of those, but generally looking for sort of senior level talent. And the way I'm structuring the design team, very similar to how I structured it in the last team I was on at another company, is the sort of hybrid model where designers work very closely with their pods, and their day-to-day stakeholders are cross-functional stakeholders. So they'll be working with engineering managers and product managers. I should say, in the case of product design, in the case of visual design, the equivalent stakeholders are marketing and sales leaders, whether we be working on more of the communication strategy. But similarly, the day-to-day stakeholders are not necessarily me. Whereas my role in that is to provide the mechanisms for my team to be able to come together and be able to sort of think across beyond their own spaces. And so the way I am planning on structuring that and have structured that in the past is that centers pretty heavily around sort of design critique and review. And the way I found that works really well in the past is that that sort of design review space is kind of just design stakeholders. And the idea is that you want to be able to sort of like share ideas that you're maybe not so confident in, or maybe like might even make you sort of look bad to your stakeholders, where people can really feel confident in being able to really dig into not tearing each other apart, but to really dive in critically into their design decisions and give candid feedback, and then use that to iterate and take those learnings back to their pod team, so that they can not only sort of come in with their own perspective, but they can sort of challenge their own perspective with a sort of outside group from their pod team of other designers, and use that to form more informed direction.